Hare Krishna. Yogini Ekadasi occurs on the 11th day of the waning moon in the month of Ashadha. The glories of Yogini Ekadasi have been mentioned in the Brahma Vaivarta Purana. This Ekadasi awards supreme liberation and delivers people who are drowning in the vast ocean of material existence by transporting them back to the shore of the spiritual world. It signifies freedom from diseases, ailments, and all other negative reactions to sinful activities performed during several lifetimes. The Supreme Lord Shri Krishna explained the importance of Yogini Ekadasi Vrat to Dharmaraj Yudhisthir, the eldest of the Pandava brothers, by narrating the story of the liberation of a Yaksha named Hemamali as recounted in the Purana. The king of Alkapuri, Kuver, who was also the treasurer of the demigods, had appointed Hemamali as his gardener. Kuver was a steadfast devotee of Lord Shiva and had assigned Hemamali with the task of bringing fresh flowers from Manasarovar lake for the daily offering to Lord Shiva. One day, after picking the flowers, Hemamali did not return directly to his master to hand over the flowers for the puja, but went to his wife instead. This angered the king, as there was a lapse in his devotional service to Lord Shiva that day. Upon inquiry, the king got to know that out of excessive bodily attraction and lusty passion towards his gorgeous wife Swarupavati, Hemamali showed carelessness towards his prescribed duties and chose to enjoy sexual engagement with his wife. Furious with this abominable sin, Kuver at once summoned Hemamali and cursed him to be separated from his wife, suffer from white leprosy, and fall to the lower planets, since his offense was against the religious principles and unpardonable, as he was a Yaksha or a demigod. Hemamali at once fell from grace in Alkapuri and became ill with the terrible disease of white leprosy. He woke in a dense and fearful forest where there was nothing to drink or eat. He passed his days in misery, unable to sleep at night due to pain. He suffered immensely, but because he continued to worship Lord Shiva with faith, his consciousness remained purely fixed and steady, and he even remembered his past life. After wandering for some time here and there, Hemamali reached the Himalaya mountains and fortunately met the exalted sage Markandeya Rishi, whose duration of life, it is said, extends to the 7 days of Brahma. The sage, out of compassion and mercy for the fallen soul, suggested Hemamali to observe Yogini Ekadasi Vrat to relieve his suffering. Hemamali dutifully followed his instructions and got rid of the curse. He became a Yaksha again and lived the rest of his life happily with his wife. Thus, fasting on Yogini Ekadasi is auspicious and very powerful in destroying heaps of past sinful reactions and facilitates spiritual advancement in life. Whatever merit one obtains by feeding 88,000 Brahmanas is also obtained simply by observing a strict fast on Yogini Ekadasi. Such are the glories of Yogini Ekadasi. Happy Ekadashi. Hare Krishna.